Picture a king with a power so enchanting yet so tragic. Everything he touches turns to gold, yes, even his own daughter. This is the tale of King Midas, an ancient ruler whose gift swiftly turned into a curse, transforming all in its path into gleaming gold. A tale steeped in Greek mythology, echoing through the ages as a stark warning against unchecked greed and the relentless pursuit of wealth. So, buckle up as we take a trip back to ancient times to unravel the tale of King Midas, the man with the golden touch. Our story begins in the prosperous kingdom of Phrygia, where a young, ambitious man named Midas ascends to the throne. This is no ordinary tale of a king rising to power. This is the tale of Midas, a man whose ambitions knew no bounds. Born into the lap of luxury, Midas had always been surrounded by the glimmer of gold. Yet his heart yearned for more. As he grew, so did his greed. The shine of the golden coins, the weight of the golden crowns, the power that gold brought, it all became his obsession. And when he finally became the king, his insatiable desire for wealth only intensified. Midas was not just a king, he was a man with an unquenchable thirst for gold. His reign was marked by extravagant displays of wealth as he sought to fill his kingdom with everything golden. But as you will see, he was playing a dangerous game. Little did King Midas know, his longing for wealth would soon become his greatest downfall. One day King Midas did a good deed for Dionysus, the god of wine and revelry, and in return he was granted a single wish. Excitement bubbled within the king's heart as he made his wish, his voice echoing with anticipation. "Let all that I touch turn to gold," he implored. And just like that, Midas was bestowed with an extraordinary power, a golden touch. The initial rush of delight was exhilarating. Midas reveled in his newfound ability, turning everything around him into gleaming gold. His palace shone with a radiance that rivaled the sun, a dazzling spectacle of wealth and power. Even the simplest objects, a chair, a table, a piece of fruit, were transformed into priceless artifacts. But as the days passed, the initial thrill began to wane. The king soon discovered that his gift was in fact a curse. He could no longer enjoy the simplest pleasures of life. He couldn't taste the sweetness of an apple, feel the softness of his bed, or smell the fragrance of a rose. Everything he touched was robbed of its essence, its life, replaced with cold, lifeless gold. The horrifying reality came crashing down when he accidentally turned his own beloved daughter into a golden statue, his heart filled with dread and despair. In his greed, King Midas had not considered the consequences of his wish. Now he was trapped in a golden nightmare. As King Midas helplessly watched his beloved daughter turn into a lifeless golden statue, he understood the true cost of his reckless desire. This marks the tragic climax of our tale, the moment when King Midas's golden touch, once seen as a blessing, reveals itself as a curse. The very thing he had desired the most had led to his downfall. King Midas, in his despair, begged Dionysus, the god who had granted him this touch of gold, to take back his gift. Filled with remorse, he realized that his insatiable greed had cost him the thing he loved most dearly, his own flesh and blood. Dionysus, taking pity on the grieving king, agreed to reverse the golden touch, but under one condition: Midas had to promise to never again let his love for gold cloud his judgment. This reversal, however, came with its own price. King Midas had to wash in the river Pactolus, which from that day forward became renowned for its golden sands. The king did as he was told, and as he emerged from the river, he was free from his golden curse. His daughter, thankfully, was also restored to her former self. This tale, rooted deep in our cultural psyche, serves as a stark reminder of the perils of unchecked desire and the pursuit of material wealth. It's a cautionary tale that warns us that unbridled greed can lead to our own undoing. The moral lesson here is as relevant today as it was in the times of ancient Greece. It forces us to question our own desires and the lengths we are willing to go to achieve them. King Midas's tale reminds us that true wealth isn't about amassing gold or material possessions. It's about cherishing the people and the moments that truly matter. It's a lesson in humanity, in understanding that our actions, driven by greed or desire, can have far-reaching consequences. In the end, King Midas learned the hard way that true wealth cannot be measured in gold. Remember, not all that glitters is gold.